Hello!
So,
In the previous video, we talked about taxonomy, we explained taxonomy, but today we want to explain, I want to tell you about the person that discovered taxonomy, and that is no other person than Carolus Linnaeus. His original name was Calvin Lin, before it was Latinized to Carolus Linnaeus. Now, most times in question, you might not see it as Carolus Linnaeus, you can see it as Carl Linnaeus, which is still very the same thing. But the first person to attempt classification before Carolus Linnaeus was Aristotle. Aristotle was the first to attempt classification. He was a Greek philosopher, and he simply classified organisms into plants and animal. But Carolus Linnaeus, as a biologist, created a proper system for classification. Carolus Linnaeus is not only known as the father of taxonomy, he is also known for introducing what we call the hierarchical system of classification. Hierarchical system of classification. This simply means arranging organisms into different levels of classification, and in doing that, he classified them into kingdom, phylum, or division, class, order, family, genus, and species. Now let me tell you something you don't know about Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus was a Nigerian. His real name is Kariwolo. He grew up in Ibadan, challenged because he was facing challenges. Are you there? So while he was facing these challenges, his mother sells paraga by the side of the road, and in his house they fight every time there. Do you get? There are these kids that fight every time in his house. So every time his mom comes back, they used to ask him what's the problem. So he tells his mom, Kate, Papa, they cause Onome father Gobe Shele. Remember, it's from Ibadan. So that was where he discovered that Kate Papa they cause Onome father Gobe Shele. That simply means kingdom, phylum, division, class, order, family, genus, and species. So that's a code for you to remember. Kate Papa they cause Onome father Gobe Shele. Kingdom, phylum, division, class, order, family, genus, and species. Now it is very important for you to note that phylum, yeah, you see I put phylum or division here. That's because phylum is only used when we are classifying animals, and we use division when we are classifying plants. So it means by classifying a plant, it will be kingdom, division, class, order, family, genus, species. But when we are classifying animals, it will be kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Now, after creating the hierarchical system of classification, Carolus Linnaeus also introduced. Sorry, I'm coming. Let me change my bullets. Carolus Linnaeus also introduced what we call binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature is a system of giving organisms two names. The first name is called the generic name. The first name is called the generic name. The first name is called the generic name. While the second name is called the specific name. The generic name is gotten from the genus, while the specific name is gotten from the species. For example, we have an organism like human called Homo sapien. This Homo is from the genus, while the sapien is from the species. Now, there is no way we can have binomial nomenclature without having the hierarchical system of classification. So once we have the hierarchy, from the genus and the species, now we name the organism. After this, Carolus Linnaeus was also the one that introduced two kingdom classification. That is, he classified organisms into kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia. Now, we already established that in the archaic system of classification, we have the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. And remember, I gave you a code so as to have a proper arrangement, and that is Kate, Papa, De Cos, Onome, Father, Gobe, Shele. Now, if we move down from kingdom to species, the number of organisms decreases from kingdom to species. It means when we have the largest number of organisms is kingdom, and when we have the least number of organisms is species. But as we go down here, it means the complexity of organism increases. So as we move from kingdom to species, complexity increases, but the number of organisms decreases. I believe you get that. So that means that the basic unit of classification is species. This is jam question. The basic unit of classification is called species. So you can be asked to arrange in the order of increasing number of organisms. Increasing number of organisms means from the smallest to the largest. So from the smallest number of organisms, that's from species to kingdom. But they say you should arrange in order of decreasing number of organisms, that's from the largest to the smallest, and that will be from kingdom to species. If you are to arrange based on increasing complexity, that's from the least complex to the most complex, and that will be from kingdom to species. But in decreasing complexity, that will be from the highest, the most complex, to the simplest, and that will be from species to kingdom. Thank you very much for listening.